exactly like this, and we have to get it as close to me as possible. Might not be long enough to spawn it in that direction. You were killed seconds after you sent that? Aw. That's no fun. Might need to go out more. Let's see. We're doing it that way. We're definitely going to have to make more blocks. Look at that. This is nuts. I got to go into the woods. And if we try to flip it, it's not turning around. Really? You're not going to turn around? We can move you. So that's not going to work either. Yeah, I just got to keep working on this pad because there's just no way. This thing is way freaking huge. Why not spawn a space? Because this has to, pretty sure this has to be aligned to a base block. So you gotta have a base to spawn your capital vessel on. I can't just drop it in space. Which is kind of dumb because you can put a capital vessel core block in space and attach things to it.
Exim,
What's up?
I know there is a little stream delay. I don't know if you're still having problems spawning in your CV. I just want to let you know I had a lot of problems spawning in my size 13.
Oh yeah, I had some funny stuff to do with my class 5 that's over there, so I have to make my pad bigger. It's not big enough right now.
I spawned my snail on these pads. Granted, it was upside down and kind of glitching into the base, which was really scary for me because I thought I broke a lot of things, but it worked.
Welcome back, Tanya. Good to see you again. Yeah, it would be nice if I could just spawn it right there in space, but yep, not an option. Alright, so we're going to work on expanding out this even more. Good thing I made more concrete than I thought I was going to need, because I'm going to need it. And we'll just keep going here a little bit more. Alright, so I don't know. It's kind of that whole measurement thing, like if you think it's big enough, and you're like, oh yeah, that should be big enough, then we're just going to be like, maybe that's not big enough, let's just make it a little bit bigger. So we'll go a few more blocks out from where I thought maybe I might have shot. So we're just gonna go nuts. And I'm not going to be too particular about this because it's not like anyone's going to see underneath. Because I'll probably just put a little wall on the perimeter, or in this case, it's going to run right into the ground. Oh, bug. How dare you attack me? Get out of here. Good news is that it will be sun up in 2 minutes. So we won't be building in the dark. So, definitely a fan of that. What? Really? Where'd I put that? Oh, goodness. The other thing that's nice about working with concrete instead of armored concrete is I can zap it away with a multi-tool in one click. It doesn't take any time at all. We might have to do a little bit more impromptu drilling out here, maybe, possibly. We will definitely need to drill this because this is all just dirt. Alright. Operation continue filling in the platform. Continues. I'll just say if anyone has to appreciate being able to just throw a capital vessel in without having to make a pad, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen here if I it's the new chainsaw. At least I have a lot of drill ammo. I don't mind doing like a little few bits of dirt when you're talking about a big platform.
So the little cone means your warp is one way, right?
Is there a legend? I do know Peaches said there was a one-way warp, or he might put one in it, so beware.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the warp path, there is a little like cone or arrow looking thing.
Which
I mean,
planet?
Where is it? Ruhaki to Helion.
Huh.
I mean, I have a couple stacks of Pentaxid. I'll just try it out.
Well, no, it's a cone's only one way. You can only travel the direction of the arrow.
But what happens if you can't warp away from it? Like, you can't return,
No,
bloops?
it's not supposed to do that.
Oh.
I didn't purposely make any one way.
There are a couple of one-ways out here. I mean, I got enough Pentaxid to get away anyway.
And if you can go around the other way, I might just leave it.
Yeah, I mean, if you... And I guess even if you did end up with not enough Pentaxid to get back, you could still get back. Because you could get Pentaxid from the moon and... yeah. You can, if you have the Pentaxid to make it back. It's a really long warp. If you have the Pentaxid to make it back, you can make it back even if it is one way, because the planet next door links up to a station that is one warp away from where this whole thing started.
Should I get my hover vessel and drill this out, or do it by hand? Questions.
Is that even a question?
I mean, it's not too bad. Do it by hand. I like the control that I have with doing it by hand. If I came in here with the hover vessel, I might end up needing to put extra support pillars in. That's the only downside I can think of. And it might miss small little dirt pockets that could interfere with my spawning in a blueprint. So yeah, we're going to do this by hand. Then I can make sure I get our little itty bitty dirt specks. There was a sound. Was it a bug? What's going on here? The snail's just chilling over there. Tanya, you see that? Your friend the snail's over there. See him? It's the snail. Working on our airstrip. Working on the airstrip, yeah. Alright, throw some more concrete in here. We're gonna need to make more concrete at this rate. Cue the airstrip music. Haha. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We don't have too much more to do. At least that's what it looks like. I got this little corner to drill out. Oh no, we're missing drill charges? Ah, that's a showstopper. Ah, I'm gonna have to go. I only have 50 more blocks. I wonder. I guess we'll make a few more things. Actually, you know what? We're making concrete as we went over here, because we left the constructors going. So we actually have more that we can just go pick up, and we're gonna have to get some drill charges. Woo! Boom! All right, let's see. Drill charges. Let's just go make those. That's gonna be some promethium. 1, 2, 3. And we're down to 89 food right now. Sexy dance beats. Next, you know, then we're gonna have dancer girls and stuff. All right, we left. Oh no, wait. We are producing food. We weren't producing concrete. We're still making some burgers. I wonder if, yeah, let's move this stuff into the input refrigerator. Yeah, see? Boom. Now we can ensure we can keep burger production going strong. And, I told you, man, I thought I had enough concrete. And it's like, yeah, right, Exim. You don't have enough concrete. You just need to keep queuing up a little bit more concrete. So we'll just run those. I could split the jobs up, but we'll be okay. And drill charges. Yes, let's make some drill charges right here, buddy. Drill charges. So we get 5 per. Ooh, let's just do like 10 there. They don't have that. Yeah. Get 10 here. We'll just queue up a stack of drill charges in each one of these because I need to refill my virtual auto miners anyway. So we'll just crank out some drill charges for me to do that. And then we won't have to worry about doing that. And we will definitely have enough for me to finish my hand drilling on the airstrip. Alright, so while we're waiting on our job to continue processing here, a little bit extra concrete and some drill charges, yours truly will be taking a very brief break, 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna get some more liquid refreshment for myself and use the facility. So I will BRB. Alright, we're back. Got a little snack. Refilled my water. Got the coffee. And Sick is here in my base. He's in my capital vessel. He's dancing! I was wondering about dancing girls and I got a dancing Sick instead. I mean, yeah. This is pretty cool stuff. Alright, so we got a little bit more to do.
So, we're at a rock's base, and, you know, you said you were making concrete, and...
I've been using my own rocks. You can take some of my rocks.
I thought,
there were
didn't yesterday, the
vehicles
day
we
before,
had.
you were mining up asteroids, getting like thousands upon thousands of rocks?
Yeah, that's what I'm using. I have extra. I hit F4. There's a whole rocks box.
Okay.
Take what you need, man. I see you're doing some cool column pillar work out there.
Figured why not?
Alright, Ruthless, what do I look for when I'm looking for a base? I'm gonna share my secrets with you. Step 1. I like solar. Solar means I don't have to keep dumping fuel into my base for my generators. Oh boy, the guns are going. So, you get the most solar energy if you're near the equator, on the equator of the planet. So you'll notice I'm pretty much like dead freaking center. Right here. You can be a little above, a little below, but you get full sun when you're on the equator of the planet. Versus up here on the pole, you go through a little rotation a little quicker, you don't get as much sun. So, stick to the equator. Number 2, a water source. As long as you have some water. It doesn't have to be deep water, as long as as long as you have some water there. Doesn't need to be a large section of water like this. This is pretty large. You can just even have something like a little pond, like this guy, or over here. And the reason why you want water is to put water generators in your water. They have to be placed in a water block, or a surface of water. And that's pretty much it. So, and you may want something that's relatively flat, not near hostiles, just to make your building a little easier. You don't have to do as much drilling and stuff like that if you want to do like a flat build, but that's more cosmetic, optional stuff. You don't really need that as a requirement. But yeah, equator and water. That's what I tend to go for. Alright, so we got our drill charges now. Yeah, and you know, if you want a nice view, you can throw that in there too. Nice view over the lake, you know. If fishing was in this game, that would be pretty dope. Alright, so we have 300 something concrete blocks. Do I not have more? Oh, I shouldn't really need more. Okay. We really don't need this many drill charges either. Crikey. Alright, let's go out there, finish this off, and see what happens with trying to spawn in the ship! Oh yeah, that too. There you go. Bloops with that one. Make sure that it is recognizable from space. Although if you don't do that intentionally, you will you'll learn how to recognize it from orbit. The water generator is to make water container, which gives you purified water, and that is going to be one of your big ingredients that you have to farm for fusion cells. You also need a lot of water in some of the food processor recipes, the purified water. So your water containers that come from water generators, that's going to be your source for all of that. And if you have it right outside your base, you don't have to travel to go get your water. It's right there. Alright, I think we're looking pretty decent. I could actually expand this outwards this way if I wanted to, so that's a thought. But right now we're just kind of keep on going over here toward the greenhouse. And we'll just zip there a little faster. Zip, zip, tater chip! Great! You know, I'm building during the nighttime. I'm like, you know, no problem. We can build during the day too. It's almost daytime. It becomes daytime, and what do we get? Exim has to build in the rain. Oh yeah, and you can get oxygen from the water too, but he's on a breathable planet right now, so he's got that going for him. Let's reload.
You sound excited.
About building in the rain? Oh, you want to talk about underground bases, Ruthless? I'm going to let Graxan help you out. You got to tell him what you did, dude, about syncing the blueprint. You got to tell him that cheese. That was awesome. You could talk to him over TeamSpeak, man. If it's easier for you.
Oh, right, you're in here. Cool. So, basically, what you're gonna want to do is there are some that are already on the workshop like this, but gotta figure out where I'm going with this. Right, so there are some that are already on the workshop like this, but if you want to build one yourself, here's the real way you do it. You basically you get into creative, you build the frame of your underground base above ground in creative. Now, the one problem with this is, of course, you're gonna have to have like support pillars so it doesn't all fall apart, but that's fine. You'll deal with that. And then you come in to your survival game. You fund the blueprint creation and you spawn it from your factory. And when you spawn things from your factory, you can do page up and page down to adjust how high they are, and you can actually use that to sink it into the ground. So you can build this underground base completely above ground, and then use page down when you spawn it in to turn it into an underground base. The catch is, you do still have to dig out the inside of it, because it's not getting rid of the dirt. But it's a lot easier than having to clear out a giant area first, just to build in. At least in my opinion. Where am I? What is this?
Are you just exploring the hell out of shit with in your new CV?
Oh, yes. I guarantee if whenever you get bored, you hit that B button, every time you hit it, I'm going to be somewhere else. Now, the real reason I'm exploring is because we have so many planets. And I was like, you know what? I have a CV. I mean, I already had one, but I have a second one now. I have like stacks on stacks on stacks of pentaxid. And we've got all these new planets. Like, what's not to explore?
Good point. Man, I'm glad I made more concrete.
Although I do wish there was a way to look at what you visited and what you haven't visited.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because it's... You can, like, zoom in, and if you haven't been there yet, it's, like, grayed out. But sometimes when you get really far away from the sun, it's hard to tell if it's actually grayed out, or if it's just that it's really far away, right?
Oh! Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think I've been over here yet.
We need more concrete. Alright, that is it. We're going full on production mode here. We're gonna make so much concrete that I could make Mount Rushmore like 10 million times over. But wait a minute, that doesn't really work because Mount Rushmore is just a stone mountain that they use dynamite to carve out the faces on. Never mind. The Trump Towers! Those are concrete. I don't really know other like famous concrete structures though.
You
Do you
mean
guys?
to tell me they didn't build it from from scratch?
No.
Trying to get out of a mountain is cheating.
But I mean, you still get cool points for carving crap with dynamite. I mean, who does that?
That's true. So really, what you need to do is just get loads of explosives.
Yes, loads of explosives. Okay. How are we looking on our burgers? Almost have the refrigerator full. Still have a lot of items. Okay, that is worst bowl of food. Yep. I need to put those little teeth and mushrooms in there. Alright. Grab what concrete we have now. 125, not too bad. That might be enough to finish up the little corner where we stopped. And let's eat a burger. We'll just take these with me. Alright, here we go. Back to working after we get past the ramp. We've about clotheslined ourselves on. Alright, dun, dun, dun. Oh gosh, skipping. That was crazy. Gotta be careful here, because I got holes in the concrete somewhere. Yeah. Alright, Imp. You have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Look at that. We were just short like 20 blocks. Alright, we're going to try this again. Let's stand over here and see what happens. And if this doesn't work, I'm literally going to get out my texture tool and oh, you got the Titan. Nice, you're doing the quest. And I'm going to find out exactly how large my platform is and see if I need to make any more adjustments. Alright. Here we go. And that is not the way that I want it to be facing. See, before I got it to turn around, but now it's not actually turning for me. I can move forward and back and go up and down, but I can't get that rotation. And I don't think there's a thing here. Yeah, I was trying to insert and delete, and that's what was working last time to rotate, but now it's not doing it. Page up, page down for blueprints. Okay, well, if it wants to pop in like this on me, no big deal. We'll just go to the side that warrants it being in there like that. I know I can't spot it. It needs to be the other way.
I will catch you cool cats on the flip side.
Night, Sig.
Bye.
See you.
Catch you later.
I'll miss you.
Okay, there we go. That's the angle we want. Here we go. Let's make the magic happen. So we need this to be a little straighter. Oh gosh, please don't lose contact with the drone right now. You need to dial that sensitivity down on the drone, man. It's almost like watching someone try to do this.
Planet with some copper auto miners on it.
This one, I don't have any like really good large deposits except for nope, I only have like one large copper with the thing on there.
The one here had no fuel and no ore in it.
What? Someone looted the ore and didn't replenish the fuel? What?
Yeah, I got there and there was nothing in it. And I've only found the one.
What? You mean, did you go to like 2 and 3 and 4? Was there auto miners there? Like, are they gone?
Occurred.
I didn't get the waypoints for those, and I was looking for them, but I'm coming back to take a short little break, and I'll head back out, and I'll have you send me the waypoints in.
Okay. Yeah, give me a shout, because there's 10 waypoints, but I can only share 5 at a time before the game locks me out for like 40 seconds before I can share the next set of 5. It's so dumb. I don't understand why I can't just like spam waypoints.
Well, also, while you was gone, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a Promethium deposit up north and a Silicon one that doesn't have auto miners on it.
Yeah, this one
So
didn't go crazy with that. This planet,
my
I mean.
game crashed while I was traveling through space.
Uh-oh.
Should just spawn back in a chair. Should be fine.
Hopefully.
Yes! I got it! I got it! Exim just spawned in his new capital vessel.
You got another one?
Yeah, dude, this is the upgrade of the one I have. This is what happens when you farm your ass off in this game. You get to have the bigger toys. It's just like real life! You do the rat race, you get big toys.
I need one so I don't have to call Uber anymore.
You'll get there, grasshopper.
Looks beefier.
I'm gonna have to learn my way around a new capital vessel. But that's a good problem to have. Yeah! But yeah, he talked about how he now has 360 degrees weapon protection around it. There's even like a switch for like when you're just sitting still and you're not really in like a threatened area, but you still want to get rid of the pests. There's like a low ammunition mode. Like it uses the ammunition that's cheap to make. That's what I should say. It's cheap ammunition mode. So probably like the 30mm projectile turrets for your coverage. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Wonder how much signal logic I'm gonna have to do in here too. But you know, like I said, all good problems to have. He doesn't really have like any underneath ramps like the other one does. I'm kind of surprised he didn't keep that. Oh wait, maybe he did. Maybe it's over here. Oh, and this one actually comes with drills, so I will be able to drill instead of doing what I did. Ah, thank you very much for the subscription there. Matthew Ed. I wonder who that could be. Thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime subscription and giving me Amazon's money. Instead of spending your money. That's great. I didn't know you were even watching, man. You're like Super Stellar Lurker. That's awesome. I can't remember. Did you get this game? I think we're trying to convince you to get it. I don't know if you actually got it, though. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Were you running around with me and Bonge when we started? Man, my memory sometimes, it just isn't there. Okay. Oh no, he did keep the ramp in the front. It's right here. Alright, nice. Let's go in here. Oh, you didn't. Alright. But you did get the game. Well, it's not too late to start. You can join us. We even got a few new people that started today. So it wouldn't be like you're all alone by your lonesome self. You booted up for 5 seconds and you quit? What? Did you even get to play? Oh, he likes to have these food processors out in the middle of nowhere. What do we got over here? Cargo boxes. Okay, that's a good sign. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm walking around. Let's check out what's going on here in our P menu. First things first, let's fill this baby up. Oh yeah. Fill that warp tank. Apparently I need more pentaxid on my character. Fill the warp tank. So this thing right now has power for 29 hours. Let's go ahead and do our requirements here. This is the Imagine Gaming faction. This is Cerberus NG, and we put our names on things now so people know whose ship is whose. Alright, and then we also, you can also add it to the core block too, in case. So I'm going to put Exims. Alright, let's take a look at what we got going on here. We have a lot more ammunition requirements, I think, than we did before. We're going to save that template real quick here, too. Always make sure when you spawn in a nice thing, you go on the Steam Workshop, get a nice template, you spawn it in. First thing, man, you go in here, give it a cool name. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep Cerberus NG in here. I might change that out later, but for now, it'll be the Cerberus. And the other one's the Avenger, which was the Cerberus, until I renamed it.
Okay, all is well.
And then save this repair template, so if something falls off your ship, you can go to a repair bay and it'll put it back on for you. But if you don't do this, the repair bay has no idea what fell off your ship. So you're boned, unless you like start looking at pictures or something like that and trying to figure it out yourself. Or you take apart the whole entire thing, put it all back in the factory to recreate the blueprint, spawn it in again, and then you learn your lesson and you start making the repair templates. So save a repair template. Alright, we will need oxygen at some point when we're in space. That's all cool. So we don't have any signals over here. We're going to take a look at what we have for our groupings. 4 ammo boxes. I think I'll put more in there. We got 83 cargo boxes. Oh god, that's going to be a lot of me in the control panel renaming all these boxes and getting them sort right. 1 cockpit. The captain's chair. That's where I sit. Yeah, this guy. We got 8 constructors. Freaking love having 8 constructors. That's a win. You can make tons of concrete, whatever else you need right away. So this is my homie right here. He understands. So first things first, while we're talking about power, let's go ahead and set up my signal logic here for the constructors and start saving me some energy, because constructors, food processors, all these things take up so much power, and when you have 8 of them, flip that on, flip it back off, and so now we're up to 29 hours and 20 minutes. That jumped. See this? 29:03, 29:20. It doesn't seem like a lot, but when you start doing this to all the different things on your ship that are power drains, you start saving all kinds of power. Alright, so we got, holy crap, we have 32 upward thrusters. We got 5 left. Oh, that's lower. We have 5 to lower. Sorry, it's upper and lower, I believe. And then, no, it's usually left and right. He only gives me a little bit for strafing, left and right, yeah. And then it's up and down. So we've got 32 to go up, 5 for left, 5 for right. We've got thrusters in the back to go backwards. Not really in the back, it can be anywhere. 18 of these. We've got 16 to make us go down, and we have forward, but these are the large ones. So our force here, 200 MN versus, let's see here, where's my rear? Oh, he put large ones there too. Okay, that's probably why we're seeing the lower numbers, is he went with the large size ones. And yeah, we got a lot of mediums in here. Okay, I'm aboard. I see what you did. 25 doors throughout this thing? Are you kidding me right now? 25 doors! 25 doors. That's a lot of doors. I like this. Equipment. What is in the equipment? We have 6 armor lockers. 6 armor lockers. What? These all take 5 PU a pop. We'll probably end up putting that on motion sensors as we go around. We're going to fix all that. We've got some beds. 3 beds. He put cosmetics in this one. OMG. I didn't have a bed in my last one. Or benches. Bloops, I have decorations in this capital vessel.
Yeah.
Oh, we even have the full-on med bay this time. Last time he didn't put that. I added that in there. Nice. Okay, we got our offline protection. We're going to keep it this time. Repair bay, repair console, repair station. We got some showers. We have 5 showers, 4 sofas. Look at all these tables. We must have like a cafe area or pilot lounge kind of thing. We got some toilets and a wardrobe. This is great because I'm kind of getting an idea of what's around the ship. Just looking through the menu, but we are going to go full-on hardcore exploring in a moment. It's going to happen. Look at all these food processors. Okay, so that's another thing that we got to do here. So we'll just say food processor on, and we'll give these guys some signal logic too. He's already got a good bit of signal logic, it looks like, in here. So there wasn't really very much in the last ship, and I had to go around and put in a lot of signal logic, so I'm kind of excited to see what all he's done. Alright, we've got 9 refrigerators. I don't know if I need 9 refrigerators. 21 fuel tanks. I love how all these are tier 3 except for one. One dude is a T1 fuel tank. We have 8 tier 1 generators. A gravity generator. 16 grow lights. These should always end up being active. He actually has on-off switches for the farm row. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. We were just down to grow lights. Hangar shutter doors 3. Harvest is lit here as 8. Oh, so we have 2 boxes. And then we also have some drill lasers. We've got a switch, apparently, for mining drills. It's probably up in like the bridge area, I would imagine. A lot of LCD screens. 99 lights. I wonder how many of these are... A lot of these, look at this, so many of these already. A lot of these lights are set up already with signal logic. Man, this is awesome. Look at this. There's probably maybe only like a handful of lights that don't have signal logic attached to it. Ooh. I think I'm in love with this ship and I haven't even been around the inside of it yet. This is glorious. Clone chamber for respawning. We have 6 medical stations, the regular ones, scattered throughout the ship. Look at that, man. What else we got here? 8 oxygen stations. So if you go on space, you come back in, you got to tap out from the oxygen in your suit. Got 8 places to do that. This ship is holding 41 oxygen tanks. Like, we're not running out of oxygen anytime soon. 10 ventilators to spread that oxygen around the ship. 2 passenger seats. We're going to need to add more. As you guys know, I've kind of become the server's Uber driver, and I ferry a ton of people around. So, we're going to have to make more passenger seats. Ramps, 12 different ramps. 18 RCS units, that's our being able to turn. It's a good number. Yeah, man, holy ship! Haha. We have 30 signaler sensors, so yeah, he's got a handful of levers in here. Thrusters, RCS, battle systems. We have a switch called battle systems! I can be like, battle stations! And flip the switch. Battle systems engaged. Farm row, exterior lights, repair console. He put the repair console on a lever. What? Man! He must have made... I mean, I know this is the next generation. It is the one that follows the original Cerberus. But Jay Randall must have upped his game when it came to signal logic. So, man, the nerd inside of me right now is super happy that he took the time to not only super design this thing, but then he went and did the signal logic. I was thinking I was going to go around and do all the signal logic, and it looks like dude has already gone in here and did the bulk of it for me. This is great! I'm so excited right now. Alright, what else we got here? Farm rows. We got our mining drills on levers. Basic defense. That's the energy. Not energy. That's the low-cost ammunition mode right there. Is basic defense. You park your ship somewhere, you flip basic defense on, and it uses the cheap ammo to shoot crap that comes by your ship. Alright. Motion sensors! Yay! Deck 5 pad lights.
Floor number 2 anymore. Whoa.
Bridge. Wait, what Peaches?
Floor number 2.
Are you saying floor number 2?
Yes. Floor
What?
number 2.
What about floor number 2?
I don't recognize it anymore. It looks so different. I like it.
Oh, Momo's been pretty busy in there, dude.
Mama, you say.
Yeah, Bloop still hasn't done anything on floor 1. He said he was going to do something.
Ah, well. I'll hold my breath.
Hangar interior, crew room,
So,
deck 4 farm, hover bay door, deck 4 landing pad, hangar door, Hades Tavern.
doing this whole reviewing thing, huh?
What is Hades Tavern?
Yeah.
Did you, like, take up all the plants?
There was a bit of an accident at some point, and a lot of them died.
Oh!
Somebody turned the power off at the space station. It wasn't Momo, apparently. It wasn't me.
What?
I haven't even been there in like several hours. So
No. This
Well,
was...
this was like a couple days ago, but while I was building, I noticed the textures flickered off. You know, the ones that glow.
Ruthless!
So I was like, that's weird. And I couldn't figure out how to get them on until I realized there was no power when I tried to go into a constructor.